There we go, buddy. Hello. This is a little bit of a surprise. We're here. Um, I don't know what's going on. I just know I had the urge to come on late. And it's gonna be like a Moonlight. It's for whoever needs to hear it. It's for whatever comes out. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow of it. I went to Hey LJ. I fell asleep around like 8:30 this evening, and I woke up around like 2, like I don't know, maybe close to like 1:45, something like that. And oh, really? Everybody is, even Jean. We were talking, and she's coming. She's like, I'm wide awake. I'm trying to see. I'm blind. I'm so blind. There she is. I'm blind as a bat, so I'm trying to see the other. Is that La Llama? Hello. Hello. You guys, I'm bad with names. Anywho, so it's basically a whatever comes out. I don't know. I like to say I run the show here, but I don't. Spirit does. Beginning imperfection. Okay. Nothing has to be perfect when you like start something. And oh, sorry, my lovely daughter brought me some coffee. Coffee's good. I'm gonna be up all night. I just know it. Oh, I always am anyway. Okay, I need to calm it down. The energy feels like, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like awake, wide awake. And it feels like get the music pumping. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Oh, the beat is pumping. Well, let's do it then. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I just know I feel excited. So there's an exciting energy around or something. I have no idea. Hey Bailey. Okay. All right. So, and I don't know how this is gonna go. This is basically, like I said, it's a Moonlight. It's a whatever comes out. It's I don't know. There's messages that need to be heard. I guess at 2:30 in the morning, my time. Okay. So we've got the beginning and the perfection. And what is that about? That's interesting. I just seen, I don't know what kind of bird that is, but there's a bird right there. That's an actual bird flying around her. And then here's an owl flying around. So I don't know what's happening, but there's, what do you feel the love tonight? Oh, it's a man. It's a boy. It's a man. What do you want? It's 2:30 in the morning. What do you want? It's an owl. Oh, wow. I just said that there was an owl flying around her. And what's a fun fact, this man has an owl with them. I'm shocked. I'm the phoenix and it's the white feather. What do you want? The clarity to lay another. This one, it almost feels like this one wants to know, can I put down another stone? Because I'm making stable choices. Wait, I heard it says making stable changes, but that's not what came out of my mouth. What came out of my mouth is I'm making stable choices. This one's trying to make better choices. They're aware. This one's self-aware. This one it's a man's man. It's a, what is that saying? What does that saying really mean? I don't know. It's a man's man. I'm not singing that. I heard it's a man's world. No, is it though? Is it really? I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. I don't know. Strength. This man might be walking around with a glass of something. He's drinking. It's just looking like the Five of Cups. There's some he's disappointed, but it's also blinded to love. And it's like, what? What do you? All right, that's what I'm saying. Like that song came out. Like what? Really? Oh man, I almost dumped a bunch of cards. It's It feels like I hear that. It says sticky pistol, sticky mud, sticky. What is, dude? I don't even know these songs that I'm hearing in my head, and it's like I just wanted somebody might be listening to music, and they, the Simpsons. What? Somebody, what is that? That looks like Bart Simpson. They might have a tattoo of Bart Simpson. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I just know that there's a bunch of, oh, man. Ace of Pentacles, it came right back out. This King of Wands is like, they have a Ace of Pentacles that they want to bring forth. And they keep thinking about it, but they're conflicted. Why are you conflicted? Because of choices. I told you there's something about choices here. It's like if you have to make, they do. That's interesting. But see, maybe that's why this man's going through this thing, whatever he's going through. It's like he's conflicted on this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe because he's already been down this road before. Maybe there's lots of options. There's lots of helping hands. And it's an Emperor. He's trying to stay in control. However, it's like, buddy, like, do you not see what I'm seeing? Okay, so for one, it's talking about perfection. Purification. Why did I say perfection? That's not perfection. But it's like perfect. This one's perfect. But then it's like having to realize and understand nobody's perfect. And she's got an owl and you got an owl, buddy. What else could you ask for? What is the dilemma here? It's like, I don't want it. There's the strength. It's hidden. It feels like hidden strength. This could be like a power thing. This like a power. It's power. I have no idea what in the world. It feels like this Emperor person, they want to reconcile. They want to come back together. And then it comes with the, oh. It feels like, buddy. They might want it for some. They might want to come around and have an unexpected rendezvous. Go away. Yeah, if it feels like that's kind of what it is, like wanting something to be perfect, and nothing is perfect. Like the longer you try to wait for something to be perfect and to line up just perfectly for you, and that's okay, you're just gonna be sitting on the sidelines and you're gonna miss out. And it's like it's the coming together. Happy coincidence. For some of you, it might be that, but for others of you, it's for a fling. But no, they said, okay, they said that they were making better choices. They were going to make some better choices here. And it feels like I'm going to hold you accountable to that. That's what you said. Show me. And what did they do? Here. Because it feels like with her having an owl too, she sees through it. And he's trying to be wise. He's trying to make a wise decision. And she is as well. It's the Queen of Wands. She's a beautiful woman. She's got passion. She's she's a little bit of the devil. It's, but then again, it's kind of like she's like, oh, this is not something I should enter into. That does say the other, this, we do not do that. We're not condoning that. I'm not seeing any other cards though that this, well, that does say competition. Other than that though, I'm not seeing like it's third party stuff, but it literally says, okay, we're not going to sugarcoat. We're going to be real. And you've got the Queen of Wands, which it says a beautiful woman, pure creativity, and the other woman. Literally says all of that, if you can read that. And then you've got the Devil, which says overindulge and addiction and things you should not do, and negative karma. Says all of that. And then it comes with the Two of Cups, a union. I think you know better than to be in a union with this person. Ace of Swords, because of the Seven of Cups. But it feels like they're coming in, they're like, I swear, this time, I'll do better right this time around. No, you're not gonna. It feels like... Unless I'm going to do better this time around. And, oh gosh, five of stinking wands. And no, you're probably not, though. Six of Cups. This person brought a lot of, like, Five of Wands energy to you in the past. They did. You've got competition, drama, and low vibe. And it's the past wants to come back around. Ace of Wands, that's what they want. They want to hook up. This person is telling you, okay, this person feels like, I'm making better choices. I'm going to do better. I'm this, I'm that. They want to hook up. The juggling, the night. This person might be intoxicated. King of Swords. They're intoxicated when they're talking to you. They juggle people. That literally says juggle things or people. Oh my God. Go away. Just go away. I'm trying to do it better this time around. No, you're not with your 5 minutes. Oh my God. Oh my God, why did I say that? Okay, let's delete that part. Oh my God, yeah, no. It's a passionate decision and then they leave. Death card. No, run from this one. I don't care if you've got an owl and they've got an owl. Leave this person alone because nothing has changed. Oh my God. No. You've got the World card. Close it up. No. I actually learned from somebody that said that they heard or that they learned that nothing is open at this hour, but things that are not the things that we want to do. They're not making better choices. They're going to tell you that they're trying to do better, and it's a lie. Seven of Swords, that's my whole point. It's a lie. They're not telling the truth. Mr. coming in acting like you're all, no. And then for what? For what I already said that I'm not going to repeat, because that was, I didn't like that I said that. It was funny, but it wasn't, because I can't let it come out of my mouth. On the internet. Jesus. Okay. So that part of it is you got Mr. saying he's going to be all, they're going to be persistent. Resilience. They're a little, wow, but then they put you in Five of Pentacles energy. It's like, oh, I'm the sea turtle that made it to the water. And look at me, I'm so cool. And I'm making better choices. And it's talk. Because really, they leave you in Five of Pentacles right afterwards. Ugh. It feels like, why did I even get up for this? That might be relevant. They message you and they talk like this good game, and then it's like, why did I even bother? Self-reward. Oh, okay, we're not going there with that. That literally, that's what that said. I'm just reading the cards. I'm not just saying it to say it. That's what came out. Was that? That's the next one I say. And you laugh. You might like reward yourself by laughing at them because it's funny that they reached out. Because even here, there's an owl there too. I don't know. You might listen to them though. You'll probably listen. You see the owl up there? You might listen just to see what they have to say, but you're still kind of like, oh, that's a deck of cards. I'm sorry. My reflection on my thing, it looked like there was a hand. Let's just turn that. All right. Let's do something else. What other things do you need to be aware of for whenever this comes out and comes afoot and happens? What else is going on in this energy? Because I need coffee. That was a lot of funniness, silliness. Okay. And now again, this isn't a daily. This is a, hey Christine, this is just a, Moonlight. Felt like messages needed to come out and be heard. Okay. What else needs to be heard? Come out. Rejection. Oh. You dismiss something. And hopeless. Somebody feel, oh, this person might be wearing a, they might wear a hoodie. And they feel the rejection and hopeless. And then you got the soulmate running. You might ghost them and it makes them long for you. But you're not releasing. See, you're trying to release something because of the clarity. You know the truth about this beginning. You're not doing it for a game. You're not playing games. It feels like I already know what this is. This feels like this is a soulmate connection where it was lessons learned. And you're going through like a releasing of it. You're letting it go. You're moving on. You're walking away. But then you get some clarity. What is this? They feel abandoned. And the truth is, gathering some intel. They're getting more information from the round table. It's a healthy debate. But then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. If you tell this person no, who is this person? I don't even know who this person is yet. Who is this person? Show me who this person is. Because it doesn't have to be the thing I was just talking about. Whoa. It's the Capricorn. It could be work. Strategic planning. But there's like a rejection and it's like they feel hopeless. And it feels like, okay, let's come back to the table. Let's gather some more information and come to the table and let's do some, let's have some progress or set something in motion. Then you get the message. It's like, I heard you. So I want to, that's interesting. That's the first time I've noticed that on this card. This Joker, they've got binoculars. I don't know if you can see that, but those are binoculars. They're trying to really look at a situation. And there's an event in the beginning. Balance. How can we keep this going on track here? You might tell somebody that, no, I'm going to go and I'm going to pursue my own path. Like it feels like I don't want to. You're trying to have a healthy debate with somebody, whether this is work or with the partner or whoever it is that you specifically are talking to, however it relates to you. You're trying to have some sort of healthy debate and they end up feeling rejected. And they're like, well, what if we do it this way? Or let's do it that way. And they want to debate it. Okay, I was not ready. What is this? What goes on with this debation? Debation? The debate. The Hermit. Solitude. Introspection. Didn't I say that already? Introspect. Okay, so they're looking at something. The light is on. Death. They want to transform something. They want to create some perfect change is what I heard, but it was supposed to be permanent change. The death card for anybody, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what the death card is, but for some of you that don't, the death card is like it's permanent change. Like you were pregnant and you gave birth to that child. You will never be pregnant with that child again. That's like the type of, that's what the death card is. This isn't the Tower card. This is like, it's something that is permanently changed. Hey, Arlex. It's, they're looking at this while they are sitting by themselves. They're looking at, it feels like, oh my God, you've changed. Or because maybe you used to sit and just be like, okay, the world, they're in contemplation about this because you've changed. And it's like, you weren't ever supposed to change. You were always, and they might have thought you were always going to be there, whether this is a job or a person. Well, as long as, if you don't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's, you know what I'm saying. If you are constantly treating somebody a certain type of a way, you're trying to close it out, and they never thought you would. They thought you would always be there to put up with their stuff. You're not going to. And I told you. It's like, get the hammer because I'm putting a nail in that coffin. You're done with it. I don't know what this is. Death. Oh my goodness. That was like 3 death cards back to back to back. Death card, coffin, death. And the communication. It feels like you're going to be very, very direct with somebody and be like, I'm done with this. I think it shocks them. That's why they're feeling helpless. Because back here you got the helpless or hopeless. They're falling apart. But it's what are you supposed to do? Nothing. They have to, you're not doing it to, that's what gets the light to turn on for them. Them feeling rejected, them feeling whatever. And you're not, okay. Again, you're not doing this to get a reaction or make them feel a certain type of way. This isn't okay, I'm going to leave you so you wake up and finally, this isn't what this is. This is somebody is finally tired. You're tired of it. I mean, that is 3 back-to-back death cards. You're done. And you close the door on whatever the situation is. And this person is like, I don't know. They're having an epiphany. They're having a relationship like, oh no, there's consequences to how I treat you. Yes, there is. Hey, Johnny. But there is consequences. And it's like, now you're just, I don't know. I don't think you're like running, but you're just like, I'm not going to deal with that. So they see it as you ghosting. You are celebrating your, it's the fishing pole. It feels like you're having reflections and you're connecting with nature. You are extending one's, you are loving it. It feels like now you even have freedom to like have, you might literally eat cake. It says cake, but it's like you feel like you can gather with friends now. You can celebrate things. You can recognize yourself again. Okay. But it is like releasing and letting something go because you already know the truth. The cat. The fine print. It feels like you used to be like aloof. You would just sit there and not really, I don't know. You start to pay attention to people, like cat energy. Cats are cool. You know, they are. But cats are, man. The shield. Cats are, whoa. I don't want to come to where you cannot catch one off guard. You have to walk towards a cat and you have to hold a shield because they will cut you. I have past trauma from when I was a kid about a cat. I'm just saying. But they're lovely. But they do have that attitude where it's like, you know what, that's not my problem. And maybe something happens where you're just like, dude, okay, I get it. I used to deal with it all the time, and now it's not my problem. You just shield yourself behind. It's like you're disinterested. You're in cat energy. You're technically a cat. Yeah. But you're not mean. I want to say that. It's like you're not coming off to be mean. It's just, you just, ugh. Okay. You've dealt with this for a really long time. Whatever this was. You're not a heartless person. It feels like this person is trying to make it seem like you're just heartless, and you're not heartless. It's like, I don't want to hear it anymore. And it almost feels like you have to leave that situation to protect your own sanity. And it's like, how many different times am I going to tell you the same thing over and over and over again until you do it? And now I have to actually do this. And now you're going to make me feel, this feels like gaslighting or something. I don't know. I hate using those type of terms now because they're everywhere. But it's just, it feels like somebody saying, now you're the bad guy. Because you're now trying to shield yourself from whatever this is. But it's like, if you already know this person, you've paid attention, and it's almost like, okay, like what would a cat do? If you back a cat in the corner constantly over and over and over again, soon you're going to see the claws. And now because the claws came out, now I'm the bad person. You're not. It's the owl see through the facade. You're on the right path. You're finding your way, the beaver. And the double rainbow. You're determined. And it's like, it's the perfect time right now. I'm doing me. The eagle. Wow. There's hope, opportunity. And the ladybug. See, there's nothing wrong with what it is that you're doing. And it feels like someone, I don't know if it's this person or whoever it is, it could be because you're like talking with, I mean, if it's a friend of yours that's trying to make you feel bad because of these changes, I think you end up shielding yourself from them too. Because it's not, I don't know how to really explain it. Some people will take that what you're doing, what this energy is, some people will take it and be like, oh God, now you're just conceited, or you think you're better. And it's not about being better than anybody. It's about having self-care and self-worth to be like, I'm not dealing with that anymore because I know my worth and I know what it is I want. So you might be going through this change here where you're cutting people out. They don't align with you anymore. And so you're letting go and you're releasing things here because it says releasing. You're letting go. You're moving on. You're walking away. So you can have new beginnings. Some of them you might try again, but for others of them, it's like, no. And it's because you know their true intentions. You know the truth. You're being honest with yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Boundaries are good. And it's almost like you have someone, like a couple soulmate energies around you. They like to test your boundaries. They like to cross them. They like to see what it is that you're going to do. And it's almost like, but I thought you would be here forever. And it's like, well, yeah, if you would have respected me. And now because you're drawing this up, now you end up being the bad guy when you're not the bad guy. Here. The truth. 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness. You find out about the lies. You find out about sneaky behavior. And King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. You were supposed to. You find out what people have been doing. The King of Wands could be literally a King of Wands and what a King of Wands is doing. You find out the truth. But it's also somebody behaving like a King of Wands. That is somebody's actions. A King of Wands is always an action. They're the action taker. You find out the truth. And that they've been sneaking around. Or the High Priestess. You've been watching them for a while. You already knew this. Wow. I think they thought that you would never do it. The Magician. But you did. You've got the Sun. It's like I've gotten all the information that I needed. And now, deuces. I'm leaving. Because it's too much. The King of Swords. And now they want to be all Kings of Swords about it. Sit down in the healing. They want to heal the relationship. Injustice. The Fool. We can do it again. No, we cannot. They're mad. They're mad. They're in their feelings. Oh, jeez. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. Because there's like a lot of energy around. People might be around just closing out cycles and just getting rid of people and things that don't align with them. There could be a massive shift going on. That feels relevant too. Wow, 6 of Wands. Relationships. You are recognizing, you're healing and recognizing. Look at that. You've fought these battles, the Star. You have fought them. You've stood your ground. You've fought them. And it has to do with people you work with. 3 of Pentacles. You pay attention to the details. And now it comes with the 6 of Wands. You're waving like a victory flag. This isn't an I surrender flag. It's a victory flag. Where it's like, I did it. And Queen of Swords. You're willing to listen to people. The Queen of Swords will always listen. She always puts her hand out. That's the difference of a Queen of Swords energy. She'll listen to you, but don't mistake it. She still has that sword there. She will cut you and cut you off. And it feels like you're dealing with relationships now moving forward that work with you, that intertwine with you well. The 3 of Cups. And then you start to celebrate. Aww. It feels like you are you're moving into this energy of, I want people at my table that are going to celebrate me. Not, again, this isn't in an arrogant way. This is in a, why do I want to have people having a seat at my table that aren't going to celebrate the accomplishments that I have, that are going to just talk and be upset? See, you're blocking those 7 of Wands. This isn't the energies that I'm feeling before, the ones that are feeling helpless and all of that. Those are people who you've had around you that like, they fake it. They tell you what it is that they want to hear and all this. And it's like, oh yeah, I know that's going to happen. Or it feels pretending. They didn't think you were ever going to go anywhere. So you know who those people are because they didn't treat you good. You had to keep giving them chance after chance. But then it's the magnet with the boomerang. You know what gravity, see, you used to not have, that's why you had so many false starts. You have the false start. Your view was distorted and it's the windy road, and you figured out why these things that you want for yourself, why it was an island to you, why you were being blocked from it. It's because of these energies. And you figured it out because what it is that you put out, the magnets, you figured out what it was that you were attracting because of the boomerang. And this man, this is like somebody sitting there like, man, why do I always get duds? I'm not talking about people. I'm just talking about energies. So nobody come at me, please. I'm not talking specific. I'm just saying, if somebody's having a realization like, why is it I always get these ones, or I always get the wounded warriors, or it's always something, da 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 da. It's because you allowed certain things, and now you've gone through you bossed up a minute. You know, you kind of, the woman. It's now safe for you to pass. You've charted out your course. You've gained the clarity. Literally, it says right there, gained clarity on what it was and why you were attracting those type of energies. Progress, synchronicities, your emotions, and you've rised above it. This is somebody who will no longer, if you used to deal with like third party stuff and you used to accept it, you no longer will do that. You absolutely will not allow that to happen. And it feels like it could be any type of third party situation, whether it is an actual relationship or a mother figure or something like that you learned. You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with that anymore. And the communication, and you communicate, you say exactly what it is that you want, and you do not change. It's like, this is what I want, and I'm not willing to negotiate that. And you're not doing it I feel like I have to keep saying that. The energy does not feel like it's somebody who's coming in and they're like, okay, look, it's my way or it's no way. It is this or it's that. No, this is somebody who's standing on their standards. And it's like, I don't care if you think I deserve that or not. I don't care if you, and that might be why you get into this energy, because you might have people around you that are like, why are your standards so high? And why you're never going to meet anybody with it. I don't care. I would rather sit alone and just stare at a wall than deal with this again. It feels like that type of an energy. And some might be like, well, you're going to be alone by yourself forever. So it feels like so. Because, oh, my light just flickered down. Oh, that was scary. But then you got like the friends. But you do have friends that know. Wow. And then the night. You do. It feels like you do have other people, though, around you. They support you. They absolutely do. They're like committed. You've got like this ring, and then the confidence. You have like a friend or some friends around you. They love the confidence now that you're doing. They absolutely love it. It's like what is that? The clock it. Not clock it. They cheer. I don't know what that is. I don't even know why I see that vision. Oh my God. They cheer for you. It feels like they're being genuine and they're cheering for you, because it's like, you know what? That is awesome. And you that's the type of people you want in your circle. I mean, we're all grown. We know that. I'm just saying. I don't know. All right. I don't know if there is any. How long have we been on for? 30 minutes. All right. I'll see if there is anything else. I don't know if there is. If anything else comes out, we'll do that real quick. And then we'll probably end it, because Four of Swords. Feels like you're going to sleep so good. Where it's like, wow, that is what I really needed to hear. Like, I'm not being, because I think you have somebody around, whoever that is like literally relevant for. I think you have somebody around you that's trying to make you feel bad. It's a masculine. That's like, oh, you got the masculine here, and then you got the unconditional. And it's like, well, yeah, it's supposed to be everybody. I'm not going to love somebody who makes me feel bad about myself. I heard that's from 1987. What? That's like so long ago. I don't know what that is. I don't even know if that was relevant, but that's what I heard. It's from 1987. Okay. Any last further messages that we need to know? Oh, man. There's an interview. Oh, somebody's going on an interview and they're going to be like in the pressure cooker. Getting on the same page. This might be because it's financial support. Oh, okay. You might be going through this like, oh my God. It's an interview. You're talking or having a conversation with somebody and you feel like you're in the pressure cooker. And it's because of financial support. This could be a job interview. Hey, so empath. And what? Just like stay calm. It's the lighthouse. It's an obstacle. This interview is like the obstacle to. Okay, it's a church. It feels like you have to do this in order for it to move forward. So, oh man. So whoever this is that this is for, you can't stand interviews. Yeah, you don't like talking. Like it feels like, okay. It's like you want this, but you get really nervous during like, this feels like it could be like a group interview or something like that. I don't know. You have to speak. And you feel the pressure. And it might be because you're like in the spotlight or something. And it's like, okay, you're trying to reinvent yourself. You're trying to do something and you're trying to have effective communication. And you might get surprised of how strong you are. It feels like sitting down and you like roll the shoulders back and lift. I don't know what this is, but you can feel it. You're trying to solve the problem on how to convey, how to get the message across. That's my point. Whoa. It's lots of communicating. Yeah, it feels like it could be in a group of people, but it's an interview. You have to do some sort of talking. And it's kind of like, or you might have to you might have to give a speech about some sort of major announcement. You have to be bold. And you feel the pressure. It has to do with financial support, though. What is that? This could be for a grant. I heard grant. Strategic. You have to. And I'm seeing the timid. You're not timid, though. You might have to put together like an email, or you see an email of some sort, but it's for something financial. Could be financial aid. I don't know what it is. But it's like, okay, I need to put something together. Or you get an email and it makes you like, it puts pressure on you. And it's kind of like, calm down. What is that? Tell me what these cards. Tell me what is that? Especially if anybody has any like court things coming up. It's a book. Snake. The main female. And despair with the wishing well. What? There might be some message that you need to like convey that it makes you really nervous because it changes something or it does something to somebody else. It could be for people. Like if it's an actual grant, unexpected income. The mature male. This feels like you have to go. Even if it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what this thing is for. But in order to, it feels like writing something up, and it's to get like unexpected income or something from a mature man. And they have lots of this knowledge, and I'm looking at it, and he's looking like, I wouldn't want it. My camera's not going to focus for you to actually see the face. It's to get something to, I don't know, maybe even funding, but you have to speak about it. The Lovers, the Sun. It's a statue of something. I don't know. It feels like it kind of, it's for community. Could be community college or for an actual community. There's like a proposal of something coming forth, and somebody's got to write up a proposal, and you're nervous about it. There's pressure. And it feels like concern about money and where the money is going. Okay. You've got the fish again. To me, that always looks like money. But then you've got the fox right there. And it's like somebody's like, I want to know what this is actually going to go for. And so I think that you get nervous because you feel like it rides on you, or it already went through people. And now it's like, okay, well, we need you to write this up. We need you to put this together. And you get nervous about it because of, there's lots of pressure on whatever this is. How does that turn out? How does it actually turn out, please? You become like, yes. Well, see, in the Queen of Cups energy, that's a receiver. You receive it, but you've got the strength here with the Queen of Cups. It's like, oh my gosh, I was able to put it out there. But see, this strength card I love, because it's like she's able to morph between a human and a lion. And I'm feeling like I'm stuttering. But you're able to, you handle that. Like, oh, you thought I was a lamb, but really I'm a lion. I'm fierce. And it's like you just put it out there and you release it, and it works. Queen of Cups, or it's Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. They get the message, and then look, and it's the Ace of Pentacles. You get the money. And it's like it shows up there. It's almost like, that's interesting how I'm seeing that. It's like I'm releasing it and I'm putting it out there like that. It's releasing it, and then boom, it shows up in the hand. Like, I'm on fire, and it's an Ace of Pentacles. So you get whatever it is that you're putting out there and what it is that you're trying to get and what you're trying to do. You get it. It just feels like in the moment you're like in the pressure cooker because of something, and you're at a table. The breakthrough. There's another woman around that you're communicating with. Yes. And the seeds. If you're talking to another woman about some idea that you have, it's a yes. They're going to work with you. So this isn't a relationship thing. This is actually like a work type thing. But there's like hidden possibilities, and it's like, oh my gosh, that can work. This has to do with like equality and something like that. And I don't know. It feels like getting funding. It's a new day. It's whatever this thing is that you're doing, the problem has ended. The obstacles have been overcome, and now you've got the tree. And then you've got this with the communication. It was a bright idea. Whatever it is that you say and you bring to the table, it's like, oh my gosh, that will work. So I don't know. It's kind of like you bring something to the table, whether it's in an email or you actually speak it. And it's like, that's brilliant. I just want to keep saying like, wow, that's really brilliant. Oh, wow. And it's the grasshopper. It's a sudden change in direction and it's good. Prosperity. And then you've got the gears. Then the gears get going. It's teamwork. This is like teamwork. It's like you brought something to the team. And it's going to work. Okay. Alrighty. So I think I will leave that here because I feel like I've blabbered on forever. And it's like 3 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. And you great, gracious people, you guys decided to come and join me in my hours of not being able to sleep. So I hope it was fun for you guys and you guys liked the little messages and stuff. And you laughed and giggled at it because some of the stuff was funny. Chatterbox. Oh my goodness. It's funny. So thank you guys so much. I can always count on you guys when I come on here. I really appreciate you guys. And I will be back on later today. Probably around the same time, between 5 and 6 my time, which I'm what time zone am I at? I'm thinking. I think Eastern. So it'll be between 5 and 6 my time, which is Eastern time. I'll be back on to do the daily, and then I always do questions afterwards. So, thank you for that. So I will see you guys back then later on this evening. All right, thank you guys so much, and see you later. Bye, guys.